Do you feel like life went really fast? And also specifically childhood, right? It went by like that, right? It's just gone, right? It's over, right? Does it seem like something is missing? Do you find something knocking at your door over and over and over again, right? But maybe it's like, obviously, it's easy to just open a door and let it in, right? It's easy to know that there's something at the door, right? But for some reason, it's hard to understand that there's something there knocking at the door. And I don't really mean a door in the literal term, in the literal sense, like a physical door. This is all metaphorical. What I'm really referring to here is a feeling that is persistent, that there's something missing, but it's not just something, like it's something, right? Like it can't be ignored. It can't be ignored, just like the pattern that has been repeating itself over and over again in your life and is clearly leading to immense and profound unhappiness. Grow up. Grow up. Get over it. Yeah. What are you doing? No. Don't get stuck on that. That's gone. Grow up. It's over. It's all over. Don't worry about that. Whatever happened back then, don't worry about it. No, that's not important. That's not important. You need to grow up and get in line. Those feelings that you have, forget about them. Let them go. They don't mean anything. That intuition that's screaming at you, we thought we told you to shut that down and stop listening to it. Just let it all go. Why are you still carrying it? You don't need that anymore. Come on, you know who you are, don't you? Come on, you're not in high school anymore. Those dreams that you're having, those feelings that you're having, those thoughts that you're having, all that stuff that you're experiencing, just let it go. It's not relevant anymore. How many of you feel like you need something more? That your 9 to 5 isn't giving you, that your friends aren't giving you, that your family isn't giving you, that you feel like you can't even give yourself, but you're like not allowed to give yourself. Because you're not allowed to, right? Because childhood is over. Whatever happened in childhood, forget about that. That's over. Yeah, no, childhood is irrelevant. Get that out of the picture. That's not here anymore. Right? Is there something knocking at your door? You can be honest with yourself. I can imagine that you're probably having thoughts of, I can't open that door. I can't meet whatever's there. I can't listen to it. I can't have a conversation with it. Yeah, I understand. Society's telling you to shut it down, right? Society's telling you no. Yeah, that was for childhood. That's not here now. We don't do that. You get in line, you shut it the fuck down, you accept the fact that you're gonna have anxiety and depression, and you move the fuck on. Who needs that shit, right? It's from childhood. We don't need that anymore. What does it feel like to know, not think, know? That intuition, right? It's screaming at you. You've been taught to shut it down, right? You've been taught to not listen to it. What does it feel like to actually want to be curious, right? What does it feel like? What does it feel like when the inner child wants to have a conversation, right? When it feels weird to meet your inner child in adulthood. It's there. It's running around. It's circling you. It's circling and laughing. Well, maybe it's not laughing though. Maybe it's actually crying. Maybe it's screaming. What does it feel like? Does it feel weird? Does it feel weird to want to open that door to have a conversation with that little one that's there? Did you not get what you needed in childhood? It's okay if you didn't. But the question that I have is, does it feel weird to meet that little child as an adult? What are your thoughts about it? What are your feelings about it? Should you push it out still? Should you push it away? Should you look at it and say, no, as you did before, while looking at society? Hey guys, I'm coming, just give me 1 second. What? 1 second. And how much does that mirror all of the times that you've abandoned yourself growing up because society wanted you to rush through your life? Your friends, your family, your teachers, your acquaintances, the media, the pull of everything and everyone. What? Go away. Just 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. What does it feel like to be in that in-between? It's okay if you want to say no to your inner child. It's okay. But why do you want to say no? It's okay if you're pulled towards that too. But why are you pulled towards that? And also yourself. What do you want? Does it feel weird to try to meet your inner child in adulthood? I'll share my thoughts and my own experiences. I don't know if society likes it or not, but I feel like ever since I was a kid, life has been rushed. I feel like life has been pulled away from me. I feel like any opportunity for me to get to know myself, to meet myself, to actually be authentic, to be a fucking human being was taken away from me. And I'm not blaming anybody. I'm actually looking at the collective, the way that I see this rush that is life, this rush to the finish line. You know, it's like life was rushed, childhood was rushed, a bunch of things happened, a bunch of things that needed to happen didn't happen, right? And now I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Wait a second, guys. What do I do about this? Oh my god, I'm overwhelmed by all of this stuff and I don't know how to cope. I want to impress you. I want to cater to you. But should I cater to you? I mean, you were in childhood, so why are you still here? What do I do about all this stuff? Oh my god, this is really intense and overwhelming. I don't know how to... This is everything. This is the moment of life when everything changes, right? When it feels weird to meet your inner child as an adult. And it's okay if it does, because you probably have all these ideas that everyone laid upon you of, oh, that's weird. That is from childhood. I should just let go of that. I should move on and just be me. But then maybe you start to ask yourself, but who am I if I haven't integrated? And you start to think more about it, and you're like, well, society probably looks at this and it's like, that's weird, just let it go. It's childhood. It doesn't mean anything anymore. And then you look at that and you're like, yeah, that's what do I don't know, what do I do, right? And you want to cater to what society says, because repression of the self, which is what you've always done, feels like home. That's familiar, that's comfortable, right? What do you do? When it feels weird to meet your inner child as an adult, what do you do? Do you start having conversations? I know what I do. As I learn to integrate and I learn to balance and I learn to understand that, which I didn't previously know, I am on my own time. Nobody else's life has anything to do with me, you know, and does it feel weird to meet your inner child as an adult? What does it feel like? Does that tug of war between you and your inner child and you and society, is it fierce? Is it fucking crazy? Is it fucked up? Is it boundary violating? Is it... what is it? Do you actually want to tell society to go fuck itself and look at your inner child and be like, let's go, bud? What do you want? What do you want to do? How do you want to experience this time of your life? Because I can imagine that for some people it's weird to meet your inner child as an adult because, you know, grow up. Oh, move on, let go of it. Oh, we didn't do that when we were a kid. We didn't do that when we were your age. All the layers, all the layers, all the layers, all the layers, and then you're fucking drowning and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck is all this heavy ass fucking weight? How do I carry this little guy? Wait a second, people, wait, society, hold on a second, hold on, just give me a second. When it feels weird to meet your inner child as an adult, it's probably going to feel weird because you were raised with all these ideas that childhood is fucking dead, it's gone, and you need to move the fuck on, right? You need to leave it all behind, and you need to be somebody for the world, right? Be somebody for the world. What you want doesn't matter, just contribute to society, right? Move the fuck on and contribute to society. Step into your fucking role. You're gonna die someday, forget about it. Yeah, there's a whole lot of fucking tugs of wars happening. When it feels weird to meet your inner child as an adult, you're not alone. Because maybe you don't know what to do either. Maybe you don't know how to approach it, right? And what I can say from my own experiences is that bringing all of your focus, awareness, and energy back to yourself and into your body, that is what opens the door. Yeah. That is what opens the door, and then it's entirely your choice as to whether or not you want to walk through that door.